Do you find yourself under pressure, like there is some inner drive that's urging you to create something, make something of yourself, make some sort of a creative contribution to the world, make a difference? Well, if you feel that way, you're not alone. It's all part of the stages of life. So in the first stage, when we're born, we're still figuring out how to adapt to this new environment that we're in, this three-dimensional physical world. And then we move into the middle stage where we have a family and we fit into society for the most part. We do the family, we have the career, we sort of get complacent. We've kind of figured out, generally speaking, how to survive in reasonable comfort. But then we may or may not be living true to who we are designed to be, because it takes a lot to adapt to this environment. So what happens is, as we get towards the end of that second phase and the planets start to return, then the pressure comes on. It's like the nodes come back, Chiron comes back, and a little bit later Saturn comes back, and it's like they're all saying, have you got it figured out yet? Are you living in alignment with who you are? What do we need to do to get you to live in alignment with who you are? And there's influences, there's situations that happen, there's all sorts of things that to help provoke you into becoming awakened, to paying attention. Am I really living who I am, or am I living what I think other people think I'm supposed to be? So these are all questions that come up. This is all part of this phase. And what happens is, a lot of times the planets act as influences to help provoke us into this new period of awareness and to restructure our lives, change our lives. And usually this is a period where there are a lot of changes going on in our lives. So if you're at this place where you feel pressured, but you don't know what it is, you want to do something, but you're not sure what it is, and you don't even know why you feel like this, because your life has been great so far, at least you think so, then I invite you to explore what's really going on inside. Are you really in alignment with who you are designed to be? It's really important that you become who you are supposed to be, because you're very important to the whole world. And the only way you can really make a difference in the world is, and the only way you can make a creative contribution in the world is by you being you, authentically, courageously, and just out there, authentic and expressing who you are. I invite you to explore what is putting pressure on you right now, to see where the planets are in relation to your birth planets, and to see what kind of pressure you are being put on in what areas of your life, and what directions, what is influencing you right now to come out of where you've been and move into where you need to go. And also with this, we can also learn your best strategy for figuring out how to get where you want to go. So I invite you to a session where we will address just these things, where, what's going on for you right now and what you can do to move in the next step. It's only the tip of the iceberg, because believe me, you are a very complex person. There is so much to you. There's so much that you've learned that is not you, and there is so much that is you hiding inside that is just waiting to come out. So I encourage you to take a look at your life and see if it's really in alignment, if you're feeling fulfilled, and if you're feeling satisfied, and if you're feeling loved. And if you feel like your life, if you were to die tomorrow, that you could say, I lived a good life. Or if you feel like there's a little something missing, and that maybe, there's something more that you can do, then I invite you to have a session with me. and we'll figure it out together. I'm Elaine Correa, healer.